Shauna! I saw you and your boyfriend yesterday. He hasn't changed a bit. He's so lame.
Can you stop saying that? Stop talking about him like that.
I'm just stating facts here. His hair was all over the place, and his clothes were so old. He had holes in his pants. He looked like a bum. I'd be so embarrassed if someone saw me walking with him. Why are you still with him?
I said stop. Why did I even tell you about him? All you do is talk shit about him.
I'm just saying he's lame. You can do much better than him. He's not even that good looking, and I bet he's poor. He looks like a bum, literally.
Leave me alone. I like him for who he is. I don't care about looks or money. And, he's not my boyfriend anymore.
You broke up with him?
No. We got married last week. He's my husband now.
What? No way! You married him? Seriously?
Yeah?
You're insane! No way! Are you for real?
Yeah, why would I lie about that? We're having a wedding in 3 months. You're not invited, though. You just ruin it for everyone. You're not welcome.
No worries. I would never go to that, even if you begged me to. How can you guys afford that, though? He must be broke. Wait, you're paying for everything, aren't you? Wow, that's so pathetic. What a bum. And weddings are a waste of money. You should probably think it over.
Shut up. Leave us alone.
I'm telling you this as a friend. Getting married is a big step. Think it over. If I'm going to marry someone, he needs to make at least $70K a year. And he has to be tall and handsome, too. Oh, and he has to have nice clothes and stuff. And I want somebody smart and manly. In other words, someone like my boyfriend.
Huh, friend? You're not my friend. And stop bragging. It's pathetic. Looks? Is that all you care about?
I'm just saying, look at the way he dresses. He looks like a homeless person.
It's none of your business. I love him for who he is. Leave me alone, okay?
Whatever. My boyfriend and I are having our wedding next year. But I'm not inviting you, okay? I was gonna, but I wouldn't want you to bring your dirty husband to my wedding, so... But hey, please don't be mad at me. It's your fault for marrying him, so...
I'd never go to your wedding.
But hey, send me pics from your wedding. I want to see how miserable you two are.
Shut up!
Shauna, how was your wedding? Tell me all about it. Send me some pics.
Ugh, I should have blocked you.
Come on, tell me. How was it? Where did you have your ceremony? Let me guess, some cheap restaurant? Wait, I know. You didn't even have your wedding. You were just lying to show off.
Why are you so rude? You want to see pictures? Fine.
Yay! Show me. This should be good.
Hold on. Let's see. Here. I just sent them.
What? What is this?
My wedding? Pretty nice, right? My husband's friend had a really nice camera. He's gonna make it into an album and send it to us later.
No, look at this place. It's gorgeous. Wait, is this even your wedding? Liar.
I'm not lying. You're the one that wanted to see pictures.
Yeah, but I wasn't expecting this. How did you pay for all this? How long have you been saving up for this?
Huh? What are you saying? We split everything.
Huh? Stop lying. Your boyfriend is broke. There's no way he can afford this. You paid for everything, didn't you?
No. I could never afford something like this on my own. If anything, he paid more than me. When I was picking up my dresses, He told me, wear them all. You don't have to worry about the money. So,
Wait, hold on. That makes no sense. He's poor. He's a bum. He can't afford all that.
why do you think he's poor? Stop saying that.
What does he do then? I bet he doesn't even work. It makes no sense. He can't afford this.
He's a writer.
Huh?
He writes horror novels. He's pretty famous. But you don't read, so you might not know him. They even turned one of his novels into a movie. I think it's playing in theaters right now. He's the author of the original novel.
Wait, you mean the one about mountains and stuff?
You've heard of it? His last name is King.
Yeah, I went to see it with my boyfriend. He's a big fan. He has all of his novels. I don't usually watch horror movies, but it was pretty good. I read his novels after seeing the movie. Wait, so your boyfriend is Stephen King, the author?
Yeah.
Wait, no way, no way. You're lying. That can't be. I'm a huge fan. Oh my. Wait, how's that even possible? How did you two meet?
I work for a publisher. I work for the women's magazine's department, and I interviewed him a few years ago. And we really hit it off. A few weeks later, he asked me out. And now we're married.
No way. I can't believe it. But wait a minute. Why does he dress like that then? He must be loaded.
I don't know. I guess he doesn't really care about clothes. He stays in his home most of the time, so he doesn't really need clothes. He says he'd rather spend that money on books. So, yeah. I buy him clothes from time to time, but I don't know. He doesn't seem that interested. He wears the same thing over and over again. That's why his shirts have holes in them. But he doesn't seem to mind, so...
Wow.
Huh?
That's so cool. The way he doesn't care about his appearance? That's so hip. And he's a best-selling author. That's so amazing. So he sounds really smart, too. I admire that.
You were just dissing him a few seconds ago. If I remember correctly, you called him a bum. But now, you're pathetic. You know that? You should be ashamed of yourself.
I have no idea who he was, okay? And to be fair, his clothes are pretty dirty. I really thought he was a bum. But if he's Stephen King, then that's a whole different story.
Ugh.
Hey, can you introduce me to him? You guys should come to my wedding. Bring him, please. My boyfriend would freak out. Oh, that would be so great. Come on, we're friends, right? Oh, this is gonna be great. I can't wait to see him. My friends are gonna be so jealous.
Hell no. I'm not going to your wedding, and we're not friends.
What? Why?
Do I really have to spell it out for you? Read your messages. After everything you said about him, why would I want to be friends with you? And now you're sucking up to me? It's pathetic.
But that's only because I didn't know who he was.
So what? That doesn't give you the right to talk about him like that. You called him all kinds of names. You called him a bum. That hurts, you know?
But listen, we're a huge fan of his work. We have to meet him. Please, we want to be friends with him. Please, he has to come to our wedding. I want to brag about it to all my friends.
So, what's in it for me? All you care about is yourself. Leave us out of it.
Wait, if you come, we'll promote his work at our wedding. We'll tell everyone to go see the movie. Then it's a win-win.
No thanks. We don't need your help. He's pretty famous already.
Come on. Just come, please. Just show up for an hour or so. Give a little speech, sign some autographs. What's the big deal? Come on.
Are you serious right now? Aren't you forgetting something? Apologize to me.
Okay, sorry. I'll never talk shit about your husband again. There, I apologize.
Whatever. He can't give any kind of special treatment to his fans. so he won't be coming.
No, wait! I'm asking as a friend. We're friends, right?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Shauna, wait!
He's busy, okay? He won't be coming to your wedding.
Please, come on, help a friend out. I really want to meet him. Please.
Hell no. Don't contact me again. Bye. Natalie tried to contact me a few times after that, but I blocked her and shut her out. I also moved out of my old place just in case. I thought she'd give up, but then, one day, she showed up at my office. She demanded to see me and my husband. She started freaking out, kicking everything around her. They called the cops on her immediately. Luckily, nobody was hurt. But then, when her boyfriend found out about this, he left her. He said he didn't want to be with someone like that. Sucks to be her, but oh well. Good luck finding a new husband. Oh, and when I told my husband about it, he said he didn't really mind. But in his next novel, he modeled one of the victims after Natalie. It was kind of funny.
Hey, sis, are you there?
Oh, hey, Frankie, it's been a while.
I have a little favor to ask you.
What's up?
I'm gonna be going home this evening. Would you mind driving over to my mom and dad's place to help me unpack?
You're going home? Help you unpack?
Me and my husband got a divorce, so I'll be coming home to stay with my mom and dad.
You did what? Where'd this come from all of a sudden? I had to read that twice. I almost just spat my coffee out. Frankie, what the hell happened? Are you okay? You were barely married. What, 6 months? Did you tell your parents yet?
Yeah, I just messaged them.
Wow, I can't believe it. This is too sudden, Frankie.
Him and his family told me to never go anywhere near them again, so I left. There's no going back now. Me and him are dead in the water. All I can do is go back to live with mom and dad, at least for now. So that's why, my lovely favorite stepsister in the whole wide world, I need you to sort out a space for me to sleep there tonight. If you could just get me some pillows, a duvet. Oh, and don't forget the mattress. That would be great.
Just be careful on the way home, okay?
Madeline, is now a good time?
What is it?
I have a date with my boyfriend today.
What? You have a new boyfriend already?
Hold your horses, sis. I'm not finished yet. So here's the thing. The plan is to meet each other at the date spot. So I need you to take me out to the shopping mall in A-Town in your car.
You want me to drive you there? Isn't that mall at least an hour away from here? It'd take me 2 hours there and back. I'm super busy today, so I'm really sorry, but that's not going to be possible.
LOL. Now I've heard it all. A neat, busy. You should become a comedian, sis. You're cracking me up here, LOL.
Listen, Frankie, I don't know where you got this idea that I'm a neat from, but I can assure you I'm not.
What?
How many times do I have to explain it to you? I've been working from home ever since my company introduced a remote working system.
Who are you trying to fool? Like, I'm gonna believe that. Don't you work in the production line at a factory? Are you seriously pretending you work from home doing a job that's only possible by going out to work in person? Not gonna lie, sis, I'm kind of embarrassed for you right now. You should have picked a better lie. I can see right through you.
Listen, Frankie. It's true. The company I work at does have an image of being nothing but factories and production lines in the eyes of the world. So you can be forgiven for thinking that. But I don't work in a production department. The work my department does is done on computers from start to finish, so it's entirely possible to do from home.
Fine, I get it. Computers, yada yada, remote work, yada yada. That actually sounds like the kind of thing my boyfriend does. He works in an IT company though, and you don't.
You don't have to work in an IT company to do remote work. It's becoming really common these days across basically every industry.
Basically, Maddie, what you really mean is, you're a neat, but you're so ashamed to admit it, you came up with some silly story full of holes to try and look cool, LOL.
What?
I hear it's really common for neats to pretend they have jobs, you know. Apparently it's what they call a psychological coping tool. Tragic, really.
Ugh, I told you already, I'm not a neat.
Anyway, can we stop wasting time on idle chit-chat now? It's boring. Hurry up and pick me in your car.
Not happening.
Why?
Because I have work today.
Huh? You're a NEET but you have work? That's a contradiction in terms, you silly Billy. Ugh, quit messing around, will you? I have to go soon.
Employees on a remote work schedule still have to show their face at the office a set amount of times each month. My break's gonna be over soon, and I've already wasted enough of it on this conversation. Catch you later.
No, wait! I'll be late to my date if I get to the train now. Madeline!
Buzz, buzz.
You're so horrible! Why are you doing this to me? This is all your fault. I was late to my date and now my boyfriend's in a mood with me. Are you happy now? Is this what you wanted? How can you be so cruel? Wah!
Good evening, Frankie. I take this as about what you were pestering me over earlier. How can you blame me for you being late to your own date?
Isn't it obvious? The only reason I was late is because you wouldn't drive me there. That means it's your fault. My boyfriend is really strict when it comes to punctuality. I got there an hour later and he was in a rotten mood the whole time. He wouldn't laugh at my jokes and had the grumpiest look on his face. If I'm late again, he'll probably dump me.
If you were that desperate for me to take you, you could have at least asked me the day before.
Why do you need to know that far in advance? You're a NEET. It's not like you ever do anything. Take today, for example. You probably just couldn't be bothered to go out in the car because you want to slob it out playing a video game and eating potato chips in your cave. So you came up with some far-fetched lie about having to go into the office despite supposedly doing a remote work job. I can see right through you.
No, I'm employed with a company, so I'm obviously going to have to show my face at that company from time to time.
You're in the house 24/7. You're practically a part of the furniture. Since when do you ever go out to work?
I explained to you very clearly that I don't work remotely 100% of the time, and that I do in fact have to clock in at the office a few times a month.
How can you work on a factory production line at home?
For Christ's sake, Frankie, I told you, we're all pencil pushers in my department. We work at desks, on computers.
I've had it with you. Just you wait. I'm gonna do some digging and find undeniable proof you're in NEET. How can you live with yourself? You live a life of luxury goofing off around the house on my brother's dime while he's out slaving away doing an actual job. I'll get him to divorce you.
Frankie!
Oh, look, it's my pitiful need of a sister-in-law.
Get back here right now.
N-O. Know what that spells? LOL. I'm on an apology date right now because someone made me late for my last one. There's no way I'm letting you mess things up for me again. Actually, there's a chance I won't be coming home tonight if you catch my drift.
You've been messing with my computer, haven't you?
Oh, what's this? Sorry, I don't know what you mean.
I saw you letting yourself into my room with my mom and dad's spare key.
Huh?
I have security cameras set up in my study. I saw you plain as day sneaking in and doing something on my computer. Are you really going to carry on playing innocent? Stop screwing me around, Frankie. This isn't a joke.
Wow, I got found out a whole lot sooner than I expected. You're pretty smart for a NEET.
You admit it then?
Fine, whatever. It was me. I found a folder named Work, so I deleted it. Whoops, LOL.
Do you have any idea what was inside that folder?
It was password protected, so I couldn't see inside, but I'm guessing it just had tons of games in. You probably just called it Work as a disguise so you could feel important. Hey, at least you won't be able to waste any more time goofing around the computer now. You should be thanking me. Serves you right, LOL.
That computer is for work use only. It was given to me by that company.
Huh?
That work folder that for some strange reason you think was full of games was full of proposals and reference materials I put together.
Huh? Proposals? Reference materials?
I told you, my company might have image of being nothing but factories and production lines in the eyes of the world. But to create products at a factory, there's also a need of departments to come up with those products in the first place. My department is responsible for the planning and design of new products. And since that's basically nothing but desk work, we work on a remote work basis most of the time. Do you understand now?
What the hell?
Anyway, the point is, you deleted all of my highly sensitive, highly important work data. data that technically wasn't even mine, but belonged to my company.
But
Obviously, I can't let you get away with that. So I have no choice but to report what you've done to your parents.
what? No, wait!
The funny thing is, Frankie, they told me all about you. Turns out the reason for your divorce was due to the $25,000 of debt you're in because of your frivolous spending on things you can't afford. What's worse, you're still not working, are you?
Well,
So the whole time you were calling me a NEET, you were the real NEET all along. A debt-ridden NEET at that. I really was shocked. For some reason, I had this image as you, in spite of your quirks, as more or less having your life together. I couldn't have been more wrong. LOL.
shut up!
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Your mom and dad told me to pass on a message to you. Shopping needs who go around causing trouble for others are not welcome in our house. Get your things together and get the hell out. That's the message. Bye!
Oh my god!
And that's the story of how Frankie got booted out by her mom and dad and began her life of exorbitant debt repayments without a soul in the world to help her. To add insult to injury, I heard her boyfriend dumped her too. She showed him the chat logs of mine in our conversations because she thought he'd find them funny, but he was actually disgusted with her behavior and got mad. Apparently, she showed back up at home resembling a distressed panda, screaming "why" over and over again with floods of mascara streaming down her cheeks. Oh yeah, as for the work folder she deleted on my computer, turns out it was actually fine. Frankie isn't the most tech-savvy person in the world, and unbeknownst to her, all she actually meant when she gloated "serves you right" was that she sent it to the recycle bin, from which I was of course able to safely retrieve it. Naturally, I don't intend on telling her that. I feel like she's more likely to reflect on what she's done if she believes she caused me great inconvenience. I'm praying that she uses this whole affair as an opportunity to become a better person.